spawn.
Okay, okay, okay.
I have no need of idle riches.
Not gonna answer. Probably really busy doing stuff. See, she's not answering. Oh.
Justice for all mankind.
Hello? Hello? No, I can't hear you, but I'm just letting you know I'm on stream right now. I'm on stream right now. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, cool.
I'm on stream right now. Is that okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I told Chad that I was gonna scare you if I cared. If I told Chad that I was gonna scare you if I called you now.
Yes, I had fallen asleep in my chair and I freaked out. Hello.
I have a big question. We had a debate with chat. We had a debate with chat, and there was somebody in chat was like, "Somebody get Melody in here," and I'm like, "You know what? I think she's an expert."
Oh God.
I want to know. So we were watching a video, and like in the video, the guy was like, "Oh, I faked all my orgasms." And I'm like, "Wait, I thought, how do guys fake orgasms? And do they do it a lot?" And Chad was like, "Yeah, we do. We do it." And I'm like, "How the fuck can you?" I thought guys couldn't do it. I thought guys couldn't fake orgasm. I thought they had to do it.
Gotcha.
So,
bitch. Fuck yeah.
that's more like ejaculating, which is not the same as orgasming.
Wait, what? Ejaculating is not the same as orgasming?
No.
Wait, what?
I mean, like, the human body is beautiful and complicated, and you can get off in many different ways. Typically, when you ejaculate, you are also orgasming, but that's not necessarily a thing. For instance, so how specific can I
You can be as specific as you want. This is educational purposes.
An enemy has been slain.
She's getting her glasses on. She's getting in her chair and she's getting her glasses.
Okay, so sometimes like I'll want to get work done and I just can't focus because my body is dumb, and it's like you can't focus on work. You have to take care of something. And it's very frustrating and annoying. It's like, oh, you gotta get that out of the way so that you can focus. So I have a device that I can use to achieve, well, getting off very quickly. And so, like, if I have work to do and I don't want to go into a whole long, fun, exploratory thing, I can use that. My body comes, and then I can continue doing my work. But my brain did not do that. I didn't, like, go through a full physiological thing where I'm like, oh, my heart is palpitating and my eyes are fluttery and my brain is all mushy. It's just like I made my body get off to like release fluids, and now I can like focus. I didn't like mentally come.
You have to mentally come?
Well, I mean, like
like if a guy's with a girl and they're doing stuff.
Yes.
It's like some guys in chat was like, sometimes you just gotta get out of there. Are you telling me that they can just like fake it and then leave?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, what is the person doing? Are they like, hold on. Let me remove the con. Let me examine. Hold on. I've got a light. Okay. I'm not sure if I can see seminal fluid. What if this is lubricant?
But what about the boner?
Boner? Doesn't mean that you ejaculated.
So they just like leave with a boner?
I mean, some people have penetrative sex, and neither of them orgasm or like ejaculate. You can just do things and then stop. They could be like, okay, I'm having a with this person, or penetrative sex, or it depends. For this example, penetrative sex, penis and vagine. Let's say they weren't really feeling it and they want the other person to still get to a point and they feel a little awkward, and so they'll continue to do it until they hear them
they run away.
Well, they'll be like, oh yeah, baby, yeah, this is great. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle.
What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, some people even like make the language like like
Like the moan.
and it is so rare. Okay, so some people are very sensitive, like not just emotionally, but I mean physically sensitive, to where if someone ejaculates inside their body, some people can actually notice that.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's not the
what
most
if, like,
common though.
What if like you notice those things and you're like, hey, wait a minute, buddy.
Wait.
Well, if there weren't
You're
a
having a
couple, it
comment.
would be even more
You're not
difficult.
going.
Is that a normal thing? Do guys lie about that all the time? Because I know that like women lie.
Everyone has the ability to lie.
I know men have the ability to lie, but I just didn't think that it was a thing.
Yeah, just as like if someone is having, again, I'm using very like heteronormative examples, but it's like let's say the woman is having the I'm just boyfriend and girlfriend. That's what I'm doing right here. Okay, they are both having a sex, and she's not feeling it. She's like, oh yeah, he's putting his work into it. I'm just not getting it. I'm not turned on. I'm not feeling it. I'm not lubricating because my heart isn't in it. And so she could be like, ooh, oh yeah, baby, you're the best. Oh, okay, gotta go. And it can be the other way around, to where they're also not feeling it despite the sexual activity occurring. And again, like if there is no condom present and that they are doing a thing where the penis is near the face, I mean, that you can't really hide.
Yeah.
But if it's somewhere secret, like inside the body, I mean,
Why you calling for
a
the-
little easier to be like, yeah, no, I got there.
That's
Absolutely.
Low. That's
Oh
low.
my god, you learn something new every day. Sometimes your head is just ain't in it. I see. You gotta get your head in the game, like High School Musical.
Oh shit, I'm seeing someone in chat saying dry shots. That's a great, exactly.
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
Oh man, that could get into like a whole different thing regarding like alternative birth control.
What? What is that?
Okay, so dry shot. Okay, let me work my way backwards. Sorry, I talk with my hands and you can't see that I'm using my hands.
I'm imagining I could see your hands.
I'm throwing my hands around. Okay, so there's several types of birth control. There's intrauterine devices. There's the implants for the arm. There's hormonal, non-hormonal, all the stuff. But in the past and presently, different companies have been working to make a quote-unquote male birth control, or birth control for people without like a uterus. And
Oh.
it's gone poorly because there was complaints from the participants saying that they noticed weight gain or acne, to which any of the female researchers involved said, and?
Oh. Bro.
So that, but there's a few different methods that they've been working on besides vasectomy, which is reverse vasectomies, which are chemical. And one of the names for that one was basil gel. And in India, it was known as resug. And what it was is like using
Resug?
RISUD.
Okay.
And that one actually went pretty well, but yeah, the quest to make a reversible vasectomy went pretty well, but then I guess as COVID came on, it's not like it was going really well, and now it's kind of petered out a bit. Yeah, there's been a lot of different methodologies for trying to create the male birth control, and one of them was called clean sheets, which is where dry load that someone mentioned. Clean sheets was a medication that you could take to where you could orgasm, but it wouldn't produce seminal fluid.
What?
Which is why they call it clean sheets, because there was not like an aftermath.
Well, like, stops you from doing that?
Yeah, that was
That sounds
rated-
dangerous.
Exactly, it got the worst ratings out of all. the studies.
That sounds dangerous.
I wasn't in the study, but apparently a lot of people had the same sentiment of, well, where does it go? Was goblins? Was it?
Yeah, where does it go? Ew, what if it gets like absorbed into their bloodstream? Ooh.
What if it goes into your brain?
Ew! Cool
I've heard
brain!
of dick on the brain, but coon brain?
Ew!
Well, I mean, but all in all, yes, orgasming and ejaculating are not the same, and it's all super cool and interesting, and the human body is fantastic.
Who the fuck said 28 loads later? Stop.
28 oh my.
Ah!
That sounds scary. I've seen that shit.
Shut down.
Like, yeah.
Glory awaits.
I forgot I was gonna go mid lane. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I got a story. It's a Mel story-ish. I never told you because I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I didn't want to spoil anything, but Mel said that I should say it to chat, so I guess it's fine. So this was a while back ago, right? In my defense, it was told to me this way. So I had a meeting. Okay, give me back my hair, chat. All right, thank you. So I had a meeting with Maiko, and during that meeting, Maiko just said, and I quote, wait, I need to give you context, because this makes no sense without context a little bit. So in the meeting, Maiko was basically trying to find out, like, stuff that I like to do, stuff that I don't like to do, right? Which is very nice, because sometimes, you know, streamers don't just do anything. So one of the things that I told Maiko is I cannot do, like, R18 content, right? Like, I'm down to make, like, sexual jokes every now and then, but I can't do, like, actual R18. You know what I mean? Like, ASMR that is R18, or ASMR in general, anything too serious, anything too romantic or sexual. It's something that I can't do, and I don't think anyone would want me to do it anyway. So we were going through that, and then Maiko said, by the way, Michi, would you be down to do adult content with Mel?
Gonna probably stay in the bush, wait for a W, and kill myself.
Now hear me out, alright? At this point, I'm pretty good friends.
After I got done with...
I got a story. It's a Mel story-ish. I never told you because I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I
The Lati 20mm I can't speak English 20mm anti-tank
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. Dude, this is so hard.
What are you doing to my guns?
I'm just taking some shots.
I don't know,
He's just trying to impress all the women on Instagram. Yeah.
And bah! What's up, everybody? It's Scott, and you're watching Kentacy Ballistics. And not too long ago, I introduced you to my Solar 20mm anti-tank.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I love this thing. But this old girl right here was kind of getting lonely, and she needed a friend. So let me introduce you to
Chat, are all guns girls or are some of them boys? What defines a girl gun? Yeah, I don't know. All girls? Okay, alright, I am learning.
her new BFF, Miss
Whammy.
Lottie. So I've been scratching my head.
Oh, they're women because they destroy people's lives. Okay, I get it.
For quite a while trying to figure out how I celebrate hitting 5 million subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and I appreciate every single one of you. And to show my appreciation to you, I thought I would buy another 20mm. So now let me
That's
tell you a
insane.
little bit about my
How much is this thing, man?
This is the Lottie, and she is very similar to the Solar, but also has some differences. So this gun is 7 foot long, so we're going to start at the business end and then work our way back. So the first thing you may notice about this, it has
got a little
massive
holes in it.
muzzle brake, just like the Solar Third, but this one comes with a nifty muzzle brake cover. Then moving on, we
She
have
be farting.
I guess it doubles as a heat shield. We have iron sights, and then the biggest difference between the Lottie and the Solar Third is the massive sled. So you would actually
Wait, are these for snow?
drag these things sometimes on these sleds in the snow, and then once you got to where you would be firing this weapon,
That's so
you have a bipod that flips
cool.
down. This thing takes a massive
Oh, it's finished.
10-round magazine, and it is semi-automatic. It loads from the top, and ejects the shells
Oh,
from the
yeah.
bottom. And you really gotta watch your hands when you shoot this thing, from what I've been told, because when it ejects these shells, it is very violent and could hurt your fingies. There's
Oh,
also a
no.
rubber piece down
Finnish people love pain, so they like that kind of thing.
here that is supposed to help deflect those shells. So like the Solar, the Lottie has a very stiff recoil
Lottie,
system.
Lottie,
You
Lottie,
can't just
la.
pull the bolt back. You literally have to crank it back. The Solar utilizes
Crank
a
it.
chain, but the Lottie has a gear system. You just push this in, crank it back, send it home, and you're ready to go. You have iron sights. This one does not have a scope like the Solar Thune. They did not utilize a scope, but from what I understand, the Finns were pretty good with iron sights.
Yeah,
The
you don't
Solar Thune
say.
And the Lottie have the same taste in ammo, and that is 20 by 138.
We will
B.
villainy in every corner. We are just.
That's a big one, chat. Size does matter.
Once you get your 10-round mag loaded and inserted,
I'm kidding.
all you have to do is
Chet,
hit
you're
the
still
safety
beautiful.
down here, and it will send your bolt home. I would
love
not want to
matters
put my
more.
thumb in that. So sometimes it's really hard to come across on camera just how big a gun is. So to give you some perspective, this is a Barrett M82A1 chambered in 50 BMG. It has a 20-inch barrel, and this by no means is a small gun.
Now look at that barrel.
Next,
Not muzzle,
to a
muzzle.
Lottie and a Solar Thune. It looks pretty tiny.
It looks like a baby.
Perspective, this is a Barrett mag, and this is the Lottie mag. Both hold 10 rounds, but one is 50 BMG and the other is 20 millimeters. This guy right here is 750 grains and putting out around 13,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, while the 20 mil is a
It's a
little over
furry champ.
2,300 grains
Bullied.
and producing around 35,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy.
35,000 pounds into kilograms. 50,800 kilograms.
An ally.
Why do you need that much power? Because you're shooting a tank, chat. That's why. I bet this wouldn't even leave a dent in queso.
So now it's time to finally shoot this thing, and I am very excited because I have questions that need answers. What is the recoil gonna be like on this thing?
It will rip your arm off. Buddy, your arm is lucky if there's even like a microscopic amount of flesh left after you get shot in the arm. Your arm will cease to exist. No, like actually. There's no arm anymore, it's just a hole.
Because it's a little bit lighter than the
Yeah,
Solar
big
Thune,
mistake.
and its barrel does not reciprocate. So, am I gonna have a good day, or is my shoulder gonna be reciprocating?
Probably-
Let's find out,
probably your
shall we?
shoulder going hard.
Look through credit card debt, personal loans, medical bills,
No.
or maybe you just have an insatiable appetite for big bore firearms.
Maybe.
But it doesn't have to be that way with today's sponsor, PDS Debt. If you're making your monthly payments on your debt every month and your balances aren't going down, well, PDS Debt has a solution for you. $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, no minimum credit score is required, and bad history of credit are accepted. Take control of your debt. Get a free debt analysis right now by swinging over to pdsdebt.com/KYD. Again, a big thank you to PDS Debt for sponsoring today's video. And again, if you want to check them out, it's pdsdebt.com.
There's worse ads, chat. There's worse ads.
Seconds. Now, let's get to it. So my first question is, what's this thing gonna be like shooting it on the sleds compared to the bipod? I guess it's gonna kick me a lot harder. We're about to find out. This guy in here almost made a big mistake, and that is always remember to remove your muzzle brake cover. I would have been big sad. It is a little muddy out today, so I'm gonna lay on the
I mean, it'll shoot through the muzzle cover, if anything. You're just doing it for protection, chat. Little hat on top.
Hey, Will. Okay, let's go ahead and send our bolt home.
Man, Scott, Finnish people didn't have tables to rest on. They had to do it on the raw ground in the snow.
So we do have one in the chamber.
Alright, I'm ready.
Oh! Rip, boy.
Oh my god! Look at the grass and the dirt flying everywhere. Oh.
First of all, shooting about wasn't so bad. Second of all, if you notice right there, there is quite the crater in the ground.
Goodness!
And
What
my
is that?
grasp is full of dirt. And that is why you don't put your hand there when you're shooting the
You'd
line.
actually break a finger. No joke, you would actually break your finger if you had that finger in there.
And it looks like
That's scary. I didn't think it was that bad.
from my burn. So now that I know this thing is fairly safe to shoot, I'm going to lose the premier body armor helmet and switch back to my hat. And now, we're going to let down this tripod.
Goodness.
See how bad the recoil is with that. Now the sled weren't that bad, so I bet this will make it even better. So this is a two-step process. Pull this, let it down.
Stein, yes.
Be able to pull this. Rock.
Yeah, you was Stein.
X.
Uh-oh! Careful! Careful!
Down. Oh, this one.
Hey!
Oh, it's setting much higher now. The one difference that I forgot to mention between the Lottie and the Solither is the Solither has an auto loading feature. So when I put the mag on the Lottie,
You did kill
I
it.
have to manually send my bolt home. But with the Solither, it automatically sends the bolt forward. And when you're out of rounds with the Solither, it automatically ejects the mag while the Lottie holds it in.
So you're playing guessing games?
Okay. I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. We're gonna see what this recoil is like, and we're gonna take a shot at that steel chair downrange and see where I'm hitting. All right, let's send our bolt home.
Alright, ready!
Dragging these nuts in your mouth, boy.
There.
Or chin.
Did he miss?
Whichever I feel like.
Oh, big recoil. Bam! Bam! Look at that barrel.
Let's go.
Cannot die.
Okay,
Did he miss or what? I couldn't tell.
that the bipod is definitely better than the sled. Apparently they built that. She got me fixed.
Really?
Iron sight on the line
That's clean! I thought he missed!
are offset to
my
the left.
God.
I was aiming dead center, and as you can see, I hit about 4 inches to the right, which makes sense. So if I want to hit something with this thing, I need to be aiming about 4 inches to the left. So now we know that the Lottie will fire at least one shot at a time, and we know that the bipod helps with recoil better than the sled. But this is a semi-automatic 20mm anti-tank gun, and it holds 10 rounds. So can we get multiple shots without the gun malfunctioning? So up next, I'm going to take 3 shots and see if we can get all 3 to go off.
What I'm really worried about sometimes, cause like, what are the odds that the gun like malfunctions and explodes? It's not that high, right? That would be horrible. You genuinely probably die if that happened. With this gun?
Without the gun getting a jam. And at the same time, we're going to perform an
I
experiment.
know it's happened to him, I'm aware. I'm just saying.
Blast on this thing is pretty wicked. So I want to know what would happen if you were a little too close to that muzzle.
You'd probably get your head blown off. You know what I'm saying? I wish that was my head.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh! Oh my god, his jaw! You're lucky if you're alive at that point. Like, actually, you'd have to go to the hospital within, like, fucking 5 minutes. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be
Boys.
fine. Oh my god, look at the blackened skin. Well, like not skin, but you know. Yeah, you can see it's all like blasted back. Oh my gosh. You're lucky if you go to the hospital, you're not dead.
Okay. Looks like we're functioning properly. We're able to run the rebound.
Wow.
So I learned two things. One, my body is functioning properly. And
That's
two,
good.
you don't have to be close to a muscle break of a 20-year-old.
His face is legitimately burnt to a crisp.
What are you doing?
Look at that.
Messed up. I mean, he looks like Predator now.
I'm glad you
I'm
did.
gonna say that Lottie right there is nothing to shake a stick at.
I'm glad
So
you
now we're
did.
He's such a dad. This is dad core. This is dad core. My dad's like that too. He like fucking say a stupid fucking pun.
Blast what's left of our zombie bust with our Lottie 20mm, and at the same time, I'm going to give you an opportunity to see what it's like to shoot a Lottie. And I'm going to achieve this by duct taping a GoPro to my face. Lottie!
Maybe he watches Fillion, like, right? She's duct taped shit like trackers to her face.
20mm anti-tank gun. Let's get this thing loaded.
Yeah.
So, first, you crank this thing.
Doesn't have to watch video.
Ooh. Neato.
Okay.
Bottom.
Now, we put our mag in there.
Nice, very
Big old
nice.
behemoth. All right, we're all set. All right, let's send this bolt home.
He duct tapes you get
Okay.
a strap. That's what I'm saying. Like you can get a strap that doesn't.
Now, let's see if I can hit this thing.
Oh, dude, that's even cooler. That's so cool. The freaking injection, man. Look at videos on Navy ship shooting, CID, is quite fast. No, I understand. It's just like astounding. I'm not like, you know, I'm not as anti-tank. I'm just saying, it's impressive.
Okay,
you
I
aim,
would
you
say that
guess.
we hit it.
Has been slain.
Oh my god! My head after green blood everywhere.
I wasn't too worried about it.
I would not want to see that happen to a human being. That's horrible.
Oh,
I mean, at least they'll die fast.
ow! That breath hot. Well, you may not believe this, but trying to hit a zombie bust at only 50 yards away with an anti-tank rifle with iron sight, when your sights are offset to the left, is actually a little more difficult than you would think. So I'm surprised.
It's a good
that I
shot,
hit
though.
this
It's did
thing.
great.
I managed to hit it in the cheek, but it still detonated the entire zombie bust.
But yeah, you don't say.